Picture this. Space is already a graveyard, bodies drifting, armor cracked, blood floating like red fog. The Viltrumite war is in full swing, and nobody is safe. You've got Thrag running the field like a war god. Every move he makes is control. Every hit reminds people why he sat at the top for so long. Then you've got Battle Beast treating this whole war like a personal challenge. He's not here for strategy. He's here for the perfect fight. Oliver Grayson is trying to prove he belongs, moving fast, hitting hard, but still learning the gap between him and monsters like Thrag. Tech Jacket is holding the line with tech and pure willpower, trying to keep everyone alive in a fight that keeps getting worse. And then there's Conquest, smiling through all of it, enjoying every second like this is what he was made for. That's the battlefield. That's the chaos. Now drop in Emperor Omni-Man, not the undercover version. Not the conflicted father, but the version who has already gone through change, who has seen the flaws in Viltrumite thinking but still holds on to its strength. Just refined, just focused, just dangerous in a smarter way. The moment he arrives, the energy shifts. It's not loud, it's not flashy, it's pressure. The kind of pressure you feel before something breaks. Viltrumites notice it first. They stop for a split second. That alone tells you everything. Thrag notices too. He doesn't turn right away, but he knows. Someone has entered who doesn't fit under his rule. That's when the war splits. It's no longer just Viltrumites versus everyone else. Now it's Thrag's rule versus a new force that could replace him. Omni-Man doesn't rush in, he watches. He studies. He reads the battlefield like a map. He sees Oliver struggling to keep up. He sees Mark pushing himself past his limits. He sees Battle Beast clashing with Thrag like two storms colliding. And then he moves. Clean, fast, no wasted motion. A Viltrumite tries to intercept him. Gone. No speech. No build-up. Just erased. Another steps up. Same result. And now everyone is paying attention. Even Conquest pauses just for a moment because he recognizes strength when he sees it. That grin on his face grows wider because he knows this just got interesting. Omni-Man doesn't give him the fight though. He ignores him. That kind of disrespect hits harder than any punch. Instead, he flies straight to Oliver, pulls him out of danger like it's nothing. No long talk, just a look that says you're not dying here. Oliver feels it instantly. This isn't the same man Mark talked about. This is someone sharper, someone who doesn't hesitate. Then Omni-Man turns toward the center of the war. Thrag and Battle Beast. That's the core. That's where everything is decided. He watches for a moment longer. Timing matters. When Thrag goes for a killing strike, Omni-Man steps in and blocks it. Not with strain, not with effort. Just enough force to stop it. And now it's real. Thrag turns, they lock eyes, no words needed. This is power meeting power. Battle Beast steps back slightly. Not out of fear, but because he knows something bigger just started. Omni-Man and Thrag circle each other. Two leaders, two different ways of thinking. Thrag believes in dominance above all. Strength decides everything. Omni-Man believes in control. Strength is the tool, not the goal. When they clash, it's violent, fast. Every hit carries weight, the kind of impact that would shatter worlds if left unchecked. The battlefield reacts, Viltrumites hesitate, that hesitation spreads. Their whole identity is built on certainty, on knowing they are the strongest. Omni-Man introduces doubt. That's more dangerous than any attack. Some start wondering if Thrag is still the top, others start thinking about survival. Because if Thrag falls, everything changes. Conquest jumps in. He can't stay out of this. He goes straight for Omni-Man, looking for that perfect fight. Omni-Man doesn't take the bait the way you expect. He moves, positions himself, forces Conquest and Thrag into each other's space, makes them collide, wastes their energy. He's not fighting like them. He's managing the fight. That difference starts to show. Thrag is focused on proving he's the strongest. Conquest is focused on enjoying the battle. Omni-Man is focused on ending it. Meanwhile, Mark watches all of this unfold. He's trying to keep up, trying to understand what his father has become. This version of Omni-Man doesn't hesitate. He doesn't pause. He acts. Every move has purpose. The longer the fight goes, the more it leans in his favor. Battle Beast notices it too. He sees that Omni-Man isn't just another warrior. He's a turning point. So he shifts his focus. He goes harder at Thrag. Not because he's helping Omni-Man, but because Thrag is still the biggest obstacle to the ultimate fight. That creates a moment where everything lines up against Thrag, and for the first time, Thrag is reacting instead of controlling. That's rare. That's dangerous for him. He goes all out. No holding back, no strategy, just overwhelming force. And it works for a moment. He lands hits that push Omni-Man back, hits that remind everyone why he ruled. But Omni-Man adjusts. He always adjusts. He starts picking apart Thrag's movements, small patterns, small openings. Each one gets exploited. Slowly, the control shifts. Conquest tries again to change the momentum. This time, Omni-Man meets him directly. One exchange. Brutal, efficient. Conquest gets the fight he wanted, but he also realizes something. He's outmatched here. That doesn't scare him. It makes him push harder. Around them, the war starts to collapse into something else. Coalition forces see the shift and push forward. Viltrumites lose coordination because their leadership is split. Oliver regroups. Tech Jacket stabilizes what he can. Mark steps back in with new focus, because now there is a path to winning. Everything builds to one final clash. Omni-Man and Thrag. No interruptions, no distractions, just two forces deciding what comes next. The fight is close, brutal. Neither gives ground easily, but the difference is clear in how they fight. Thrag fights to dominate, Omni-Man fights to finish. That difference matters. Every move Omni-Man makes leads somewhere. Every hit has a purpose. When the final moment comes, it's not flashy, it's precise. Omni-Man lands the decisive blow. Thrag falls and everything stops for a second. Silence spreads across the battlefield, not peace, just shock. The strongest Viltrumite is down, and standing there is Omni-Man, not claiming a title, not making a speech, just standing as proof. Conquest watches, still smiling, but now with respect. Battle Beast looks on, satisfied that he witnessed something worth remembering. Mark sees his father in a new light, not as the man who left, not as the man who returned, but as something else entirely. The war doesn't end in that moment, it changes. Because a Viltrumite empire under Thrag is built on fear and raw dominance. Under Omni-Man, it becomes something different, structured, controlled, still dangerous but focused. Less chaos, more direction. Omni-Man looks across the battlefield, at the survivors, at the damage, and you can tell he's already thinking about the next move. Because for him, this wasn't just about winning, it was about shaping what comes after. And that's the part that hits the hardest. The war didn't end. It evolved into something sharper, something more controlled, something led by someone who knows exactly what he's doing.